fire! Yo, what's up? Hip Hop Gamer, the one and only right here. I want to welcome you guys to a special edition made just for y'all of one of my personal favorite shows. Mike, you know what time it is. You know what time it is, right, Mike? Shots fired! Now, let's get it popping, alright? Now, I said this is especially for the fans, right? You want to know why especially for the fans? Because I'm getting a lot of comments, a lot of messages about which platform to get, PlayStation 4 or Xbox One, right? Me, I'm getting both because I'm a fanboy of games. You know what I'm saying? I get everything. I love it all, so I'm getting everything. But for those that either can't afford everything or just only want to choose and want to know what I think, I'm going to break it down in the best way possible. I'm going to keep it real. You know how I get down, and I hope you guys take this to heart because that's what I'm about to give you guys, my heart. Alright? Start game. Let's go. First off, let's talk about games. Now, Xbox One, they came with it. They got some great exclusives. And for launch, they probably got the better exclusives for launch, in my opinion. Because Rise was very impressive to me. Forza looked great. Dead Rising 3 looks great and looks real fun. Everything else is basically what you could get on PlayStation 4 aside those 3 games that I just mentioned. Killer Instinct as well, but Killer Instinct to me is not the Killer Instinct. The energy behind the Killer Instinct on Xbox One is not the energy I expected for a game that's a classic. It's a free-to-play game. They treating it different. You see what I'm saying? It's not like AAA important type of status. That's Microsoft isn't focused on it like that, honestly. But that's 4 games right there, right? On PlayStation 4 side of things, you got Drive Club, which looks a lot better from what I saw as opposed to what they had at E3. You got Knack, which is a very Crash Bandicoot-ish type game, but on the next gen. And if you love Crash Bandicoot, I think you're really gonna love Knack. I'm looking forward to Knack myself because it's always good to have one of those funny platform type of games in your arsenal. You know what I'm saying? So it shows variety on Sony's side. Killzone Shadow 4. Wow, that's huge. That is a huge exclusive. That game is looking great. So you know that's strong right there. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion. You know, so you got those 3 right there. You also got Warframe, which is free to play. You got PlanetSide 2 as well, and a couple of others. So in terms of games and stuff like that, in my opinion, I think that Xbox edges it out from an exclusive standpoint in terms of launch day as opposed to PlayStation 4. But overall, in terms of the body of work that Microsoft and Sony has, overall, Sony hands down. Uncharted, Last of Us, God of War, Heavy Rain, like, you already know what Sony's catalog is like. Microsoft got a great catalog too that they're building upon, but real talk, it's not proven yet. Like, they got new stuff, but we don't know yet. You know what I'm saying? So, that's the game situation, right? Now, let's go to features. When it comes to features, in my opinion, Sony wins hands down. You wanna know why? Alright, I'm gonna tell you why. Shot fired! Listen. First of all, you get a better value. A much better value. First of all, you get with the online service on Sony, you get the cross game chat, all that other stuff, you know what I'm saying? So now there's no, oh, Xbox, you could do this, and no. Sony fixed that, so now we got that. But on top of that, you know what I'm saying, with the PlayStation Plus service, you could go to Netflix for free and you don't gotta have that stuff behind a paywall. Twitch that they announced, you got Twitch now, not behind a paywall. So there's a lot of things you could do on PlayStation 4 that you don't have to pay for, that you do have to pay for on the Xbox One. Alright? That's the first thing in terms of value, right? The second thing is you get more free stuff from Sony than you do from Microsoft on a regular basis. Obviously, you see it now with PS3. So you get more free stuff on Sony than you do Xbox One. So that's the second main thing where Sony wins in value because of their features. Alright? Another thing, in my opinion, that Sony does better, and when it comes to features, and this is very, very important. Alright? Sony has a lot more free-to-play games. You know what I'm saying? And their support for indies is a lot stronger. So that means that Sony eventually is going to have not only better games, but they're going to have more games because of their message to being for the gamer, with a platform created by game creators for game creators and game users. That's their whole message. That's what it's been since start. Nothing changed, no flops, no nothing. This is what they about, and they proved it, right? Another thing is PS Vita owners as well. Now, you remember the problem with buying a PlayStation 3 game like Mortal Kombat, and they got to turn around and buy the same game for PS Vita? Why? Okay, now you can actually remote play via Wi-Fi. So that right there alone is huge selling point. So in terms of features and value and online and everything that's given from what we've seen so far and demonstrated, keep in mind, Sony has shown live demonstrations of these things. Microsoft has not. So Sony is in a better position to put their money where their mouth is. And I guess that's where most consumers is putting their money at, because they already platinum before the system even came out. So when it comes to features, hands down, I gotta give it to Sony. Now, even though you got the Kinect for the TV and all this other stuff and everything like that, and that's a cool feature, it's not designed for the core that's going to be standing online for 24 hours to get this system. Okay? That's the real talk, right? Now let's move into control, right? The way you play the game, hands down, PlayStation 4's controller is better. Bang, bang, shot, fire, start game, let's go. Oh, you know how I get down, so I'm so hyped right now, son, because you don't understand. Now, with the control, Xbox One controller is not bad. It's not bad. You got the triggers that got the kickback to it, that's dope. But the analog sticks is smaller than the 360 one. The overall controller is smaller. And to me, the D-pad is great though. But those other schematics of it being smaller, you don't get that tight feel like you once had with the 360 in terms of it fitting in your hand real good. You know what I'm saying? To me, like the 360 controller, the wired one, the one that don't got that back, is like the best Xbox 360 controller. Like, you know what I'm saying? Xbox One controller, you know, it's really nice too. But in comparison to the PlayStation 4 controller, but the analog sticks spread it apart, you got the dip, the triggers is crazy now, touchpad, what? Share button on? Yo, no. PlayStation 4 controller, that's it. Like, the way you control your games, Sony is the way to go, in my opinion, from my experience with both systems. I'm telling you, right? Now, let's get down to the nitty gritty. Price. Sony is $399, Xbox One is $499. For Sony, you get more for less. With Xbox, you pay more and get less. Hear me again. With Sony, you paying less and you getting more. With Xbox One, you paying more and you're getting less. This is a fact, okay? So I hope these little like comparisons helped you out to understand which system to go for. Now, to end it off, right? Sony had their unveiling. It was amazing 2-hour press conference. And they showed incredible games, incredible shit, letting you know what they was about, and they still got cloud gaming to show you, right? Xbox had their reveal. It was mainly TV, no games really. They bombed. Real talk. Then E3 comes along. E3, Microsoft have an incredible showing of games. Sony, they show games too, but they also show some entertainment, they show some other things, but they showed that they was for the gamer. They reached the heart of the gamer. Sony wins again. Gamescom. Microsoft came with this half an hour little media session that didn't really show or explain much, but just showed a few announcements. Cool. That was cool. But you know what? Shot fired. Because Sony, they came with another bomb. And that bomb was games, entertainment, value, live demonstrations, functionality. They getting ready to launch a system. And they coming with it. Over 1 million sold already. So to me, overall, it seems like Sony is more prepared for what's about to come this November. November 15th is the day PlayStation 4 releases. Xbox One comes out sometime in November. Clash of the Titans is going to happen. Who's going to get shot? Stay tuned for more.